go, Sonny, checking one.
Hey, Sonny, check
The roots run deep in the community for baseball. Baseball goes back a long way to Mr. Alex, Joe Martin, the guys who ran the Little League 50, 60 years ago. Mr. Alex establishing the Shepaug baseball tradition here that we're lucky enough to be a part of.
Coach Dave Workoven took it over and really didn't skip a beat. And then, you know, you have Scott. And it's always been really just a big tradition in this town.
I remember as a kid that sign being up. At some point, Mr. Alex started putting that out on the day of the game. It's the same sign.
And then 2 to home.
Does that work?
Yes, sir.
All right.
It helps when you win. It helps when the community supports you. We're very lucky.
We try to tell the kids individual accomplishments are great, but nothing stays with you longer than what you do together. And the things that you accomplish together as a team stay with you longer and mean more down the road. I think baseball is still special here because the community is invested in the team, they're invested in the school itself. It's not just baseball.
Scott and I were working at camp here the day we found out that the helicopter went down and the day that it was confirmed that we had lost him. Those feelings come back. He was such a special part of not only this baseball and this sports town, but just the community. And the town rallied around the Reich family, as you would expect, a small town.
The kids know Stephen's story. They appreciate having Mr. Reich here.
All right.
It's a great connection to Stephen.
I enjoy that interaction with the kids. You just can't go wrong.
Are there baseball bats in that big bag?
No, it's a trombone.
I know. My spot is right here.
Kids are why we do sports, I believe.
Picnic being on the other end of that.
I suspect I've been involved in 40 years, give or take 2. And it's been very enjoyable. We had a few state titles in there also that I helped working with.
Ball third, Trowbridge. Third to CJ. They got him. They did it.
When we were going through high school, he was our JV coach, the assistant coach. And then when he gave that up, he continued to do the scorebook for a while.
It's low stress. Nobody gets upset at the scorekeeper. It is low stress enjoyment.
When my father retired and I came here for the first year back here, he stepped back and said, you know, maybe it was time to take a step back. It was at the end of my first year here in 2005 that Stephen was killed in action. And Mike Kirsten and I and we talked about it, and we gave him a scorebook for Christmas. We gave him a baseball scorebook for Christmas and asked him to come back. He's been back in the dugout ever since.
I just like baseball.
Nice pass.
It's good for what ails people who are so isolated.
All right, let's go get it done.
Okay, you can come out, talk to a few neighbors, talk to some kids. It's just been a pleasure for me.
He loves being here, he loves being around the kids and getting to know them and seeing their success.
All right, Mr. Reich.
All right, my friend.
Let's do it.
Tomorrow we'll have a different lottery.
Oh, yeah.
of which of the guys gets to take your baseball pants home and puts in his washing machine.
The good nature, back and forth with the kids is definitely normal. He gets to know them and gives them a hard time and teases them.
Didn't you have a girlfriend last year and the year before? Not last year.
He's toned it down over the years.
Do you like the youthfulness that it connects you to when you're around them?
Prime
Foul ball throw?
Do you welcome this engagement with people? Geez, they're 1/4 your age, or
Yeah, less. Sure, everybody wants to be liked, including the kids. When I josh with them or tease them a bit, it's always with a smile on my face. I want to try to make their little time up here as relaxing as possible.
It's a really neat thing to hear the connection that forms between our high school kids and Mr. Reich.
There is a lovely team room at West Point that is the Stephen Reich team room. It's their lounge and a lovely display on the wall for Stephen. We take great pride in that room. The display up at the high school and the display at West Point are more than enough to keep us remembering Stephen.
Good morning, everyone, and the warmest of welcomes this morning to Shepaug Valley School for our annual Stephen Reich Memorial Award Program. I'm Don.
The Thursday before Memorial Day each year at a school-wide assembly, we present the Stephen Reich Memorial Award to a Shepaug High School student and tie it into Memorial Day.
Stephen got on board that day because he wanted to win.
We select an outstanding senior based on character, leadership, achievement, and service. Nothing about athletics.
It feels like it has as much meaning today, and maybe more, than it did 20 years ago. And I'm not sure.
The ceremony is something really special. Every year there's a slideshow of what he accomplished. We're not only recognizing and remembering Stephen, but we're remembering all the veterans and all those that sacrificed. And it's still tough when you think about what such a bright young guy who accomplished so much in his short 34 years, taken away so quickly.
It is our pleasure to present the Stephen Reich Memorial Award to Peyton King.
Considering what he sacrificed and what he meant not only to our town, to this community, baseball, West Point, but to this country. And as his father and parents would tell you, he's one of many.
Baseball. It's perfect Americana. It still works in a small town. It's just so simple.
The kids really appreciate the commitment that he gives to us and to them.
Hey, one through him now, 4.
And I know I can leave it whenever I want. And with my poor lungs and my arthritis, I'm pretty sure this is going to be my last go at this.
We didn't think it was that enjoyable.
I'm 86 now, so I have to think how many tomorrows I have.
Everyone knows who Stephen Reich is. To have his father here, just to kind of keep that spirit going, I think it's good for Mr. Reich. I think it's a good fit for both of us.